everybody detention.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
I remember when rock was young.
Taking part on the show tonight are electrician Ron Gletheroe from Dagenham, receptionist Yvonne Milligan from Staffordshire, schoolteacher Michael Moore from Leamington Spa, ballet student Lisa Kayles from Liverpool, and Hannon Dewsbury, a student from Northwich, Cheshire. Now, here's your host, Matthew Kelly.
Welcome to Stars in Their Eyes. Can you imagine Saturday nights without us? Doesn't bear thinking about, does it? They're like Peters without Lee, Chaz without Dave, Donny without Marie, Sonny without Cher, Robson without Jerome, Dave D without Dozy, Beaky, Mick and Titch. Aren't they a firm of solicitors? Anyway, it'd be like this show without star guest number one. So here's star guest number one.
I'm Lisa Kayles and I'm just about to get changed for a warm-up, so off you go. I'm 18 years old and I come from Liverpool. At the moment I'm travelling every day to Manchester because I'm at the Northern Valley School. I had a knee injury, a knee dislocation at college about 6 months ago. So at the moment I'm just taking things slowly. When I came for my first audition, it was like 900 people. And I just thought, I probably won't get any further, but I'll go in and I'll enjoy it, and then we'll just have to wait and see. As soon as I'd had the phone call to say, you're on the show, I just went quiet for a minute, and then I just screamed. It was just brilliant.
She's hung up her tutu to be with us tonight. Please welcome Lisa Kayles. Just tell us how long you've been doing ballet.
Since I was 2.
I thought it was a long time, because your legs aren't joined, are they? Did you see them waggling about? They're not joined to anything, then. They're all over the shop. You know, you said you dislocated your knee?
Yes.
How many times have you dislocated it?
3 times.
Really? What happens when you dislocate it?
Well, the last time I did it, I was doing a jazz class, and I went down into jazz splits, and it just popped out.
Fantastic! What do you do, just pop it back in again?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you see, what are you moaning about? Honestly. Why are you doing the person that you're going to do tonight?
Well, I like this person, and also my mum loves this person, especially the film that the song's
yes.
from.
She's a very big film star.
Yes, she
But
is.
just give us a few clues about the lady that you are going to be.
She was born Julia Wells in 1935.
Yeah?
And the song that I will be doing tonight is from one of the biggest musicals of all time.
Right.
And she also won an Oscar for appearing in a film as an airborne home help.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Lisa.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews! With her very own Sound of Music tonight, singing live, Lisa Girls is Julie Andrews!
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, rice-covered pickles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favourite things. Cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favourite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favourite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad. dresses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favourite things. Cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favourite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favourite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
You are just fantastic. You're just fantastic. You even make the sack look nice. I think you should take up singing, you know. At least your knee won't pop out as often. How are you? Did you enjoy yourself?
I did, yes.
You did, didn't you?
I did.
Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Lisa Kayles as Julie Andrews. You see, we don't need to win the lottery. Just give us a brown paper package tied up with string and we'll be happy. Yeah, right. Our next star guest will only be happy when his singing takes him to the top of the class.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Mr. Moore.
Welcome to Parkholt School. It's double technology this morning, my favourite class of the week. My name is Michael Moore. I'm 30 years old, and I live in Leamington in Warwickshire. My girlfriend's called Elaine, and it's her who encouraged me to apply for Stars in Their Eyes. It all started off as a bit of a joke, and then it turned into reality, and now here I am. The artist I'm going to be has a terrific voice. I've known his music since I was 14, 15. He sings in a very relaxed and almost effortless manner, and he has a terrific range and wonderful vocal control, and I just like to sing the song.
So sit up and pay attention to Michael Moore. Well, good evening, Mr. Moore.
Good evening, sir.
How did your pupils find out that you were coming on this show?
Well, it was a bit hard to keep a secret when there was a film crew sort of in the corner of the room.
Oh, that'll be it then. Always a giveaway.
It was a bit of a giveaway.
How did they react when they found out you were on Stars?
Oh, they love it. They're completely obsessed by it. They just don't talk to me about anything else.
Really?
And staff are worse. They just continuously...
Really?
That's...
Because you sing a lot anyway, don't you?
I'm a habitual singer.
Habitual
I sing out of habit, and when I'm nervous, when I'm scared, when I'm anything, when I'm bored.
Really?
I just sing all the time.
So we won't know whether it's nerves or boredom tonight, will we? Give us a few clues about the person that you're going to be.
Well, he's an American soul singer, born in 1951. Mm-hmm. He sung backing vocals on David Bowie's Young Americans album. He's also worked as a backing singer for Quincy Jones, Sister Sledge, Chic, and Donna Summer.
The song that you're going to sing tonight was in the charts twice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it charted twice, first in 1983 and then again in 1989.
Tell us who you're going to be tonight, Michael.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Luther Vandross.
Luther Vandross, with some silky, smooth soul sounds tonight, singing live. Michael Moore is Luther Vandross.
Touch you, how much, never too much, never too much. Woke up today, looked at your picture just to get me started. I called you up, but you weren't there, and I was broken-hearted. Hung up the phone, can't be too late, the bus is so demanding. Opened the door up, and to my surprise, there you were standing. Who needs to go to work to hustle for another dollar? I'd rather be with you, 'cause you make my heart scream and holler. Love is a gamble, and I'm so glad that I am winning. We've come a long way, and yet this is only the beginning. Oh, my love, 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. Never too much, never too much, never too much. I just don't wanna stop. Oh, my love, a million days in your arms is never too much. Never too much, never too much, and I just don't wanna stop. Oh, my love, 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. Never too much, never too much, and I just don't wanna stop.
Well done, Michael. Well done. That was about one of the most relaxed performances I've ever seen. So laid back. It's fantastic. So what was your reason for singing then? Nervousness?
A little bit
A little
nervous
bit?
tonight.
Excitement?
Very excited.
The one thing it wasn't was boredom.
Thank you.
You were fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Moore as Luther Vandross. Never Too Much, a soul classic. And strangely enough, our next star guest comes from the spiritual home of soul, Staffordshire.
Well, another day at the office is nearly over. All I've got to do now is pick the post up and then I'm out of here. My name's Yvonne Milligan. I'm 33 years of age and I come from Purton in South Staffordshire. I'm a receptionist and I work for a local advertising agency. I'm married to Glenn. We've got 2 boys. Harry's aged 7 and Sam's aged 5. When I was 14, the first album I bought was the person I'm going to impersonate tonight. I'm really looking forward to the transformation because it's a totally different look to what I have, and none of the viewers will be able to guess who I'm going to be tonight.
Well, why don't we see if we can guess? Please welcome Yvonne Milligan. You did say on the film that the person that you're going to be tonight was the first album that you ever bought of this person.
Right,
So
yeah.
there must be something special about her.
I've liked her voice for years, and I heard one of her latest singles on the radio, and I went out and bought it. I was about 14 years of age then. And when I got it home, I realised I got something in common with her voice, and that's how I taught myself how to sing.
So it was as long ago as that?
Yes, it was.
Well, it is a remarkable voice, this. So give us a few clues about who it might be.
Right, well, she was born in Connecticut in 1950.
Right.
She firstly joined a jazz band as a drummer, and then she later formed a duo with her brother, but they became very successful in the 1970s.
They did, yes.
Yeah. The song I'm going to sing tonight was actually written by Burt Bacharach, and she actually had a successful record in the charts in 1970, and it got to number 6.
Yeah. Tell us who you're going to be tonight.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Karen Carpenter.
Karen Carpenter, as one of the biggest voices of the 70s, tonight singing live. Yvonne Milligan is Karen Carpenter.
Why do birds every time
close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair of gold and starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around, and just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair of gold and starlight in your eyes of blue. And that is why all the girls in town follow you all around, and just like me, they long to be close to you. Close to you. Close to you. Close to you.
No wonder we couldn't guess who you were going to be. Who would have thought? Do you know the frightening thing is, you look rather good in it. It's scary, isn't it? You've a wonderful voice. Well done. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Yvonne Milligan as Karen Carpenter. You know, hearing Close to You really takes me back to the early 70s. Flower power, vegetarianism and free love, when the world was a younger, more innocent place. All changed now, of course. Flower power has gone nuclear. Vegetarianism is now a McVeggie burger. And free love isn't as cheap as it used to be. In part 2, we come bang up to date with some divine sounds from a star guest who'll be transformed into a young Irishman who's the son of a bishop and has posed naked for Cosmopolitan. Will he be fully clothed tonight? Try and guess who he is and find out after the break. I'll see you in a few minutes. Where the fantastical is possible, the superb is expected and the fab is the norm. So don't touch your dial, or more accurately, don't touch that multifunctional remote control unit. Before the break I told you about the bishop's son who posed nude. Don't worry if you didn't guess it. Everybody knows star guest number 4 will give us a few more clues.
This is Huddersfield University, where I'm studying theatre studies. This is the sports hall, and now it's time for my weekly kickabout.
My name's Kevin Dewsbury, and I'm originally from Northwich in Cheshire. Since Stars and Rise has been on TV, my aunties, they watch it all the time. They say, oh, you know, you should go to Stars and Rise, Kevin. But, I mean, I've never known who to go on as, and then when this person came to fame and I got really into the group, I realised that that was the person I was going to be, and it's a dream come true. I've never really suffered from nerves, but when I walk out through those doors, it's going to be a bit different, seeing as there's 250 people in the studio and 8.5 million people watching. Winning the show would be great, but I'm just really happy to be on it.
Hoping to fulfil his musical goal, please welcome Kevin Dewsbury. Really good football player, you aren't you?
No.
That's right. You've actually met the person that you're going to be tonight.
Yeah, that was last summer at a musical festival.
How did you manage that?
Well, I decided to, wing my way backstage by a bit of sweet talking.
Oh, a bit of blagging there.
Didn't quite work at first because I met the security guy
Yeah.
bloke and he didn't have a clue who I was talking about when I mentioned his name.
Right.
And then a few seconds later, he comes walking along with the person I'm going to be.
Right.
Shook his hand and said, I'm Kevin Dewsbury, I'm going to be you on Stars and Eyes. And he just went, you don't look like me. How can you be me?
Did you give you any advice about how to be him?
Not really, because he's a bit shorter than me.
And short people can't give advice.
No, he gave me some free whiskey, though, so that was nice of him.
Give us a few clues about this person.
Well, he was born in 1970 in Londonderry.
Right.
And he's influenced by pop music and classical music.
Give us the clincher.
Right, this good one. Right?
OK.
This quote, exactly. I was very interested in the purity of 3 chords, but I was lured away by polyphonic harmony.
Oh, yes, I think we've all got it now. Tell us who you're going to be, Kevin.
Well, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Neil Hannon from The Divine Comedy.
Neil Hannon! With the song everybody knows tonight, singing live, Kevin Dewsbury is Neil Hannon!
Everybody knows that I love you. Everybody knows that I need you. Everybody knows that I do, except you. I told the stars above about the one I love. I told the morning sun, telling everyone. I told my mom and dad, they seemed to understand. And I'll get through to you if it's the last thing that I do. Everybody knows that I love you. Everybody knows that I need you. Everybody knows that it's true, except you. I told all of my friends, again, and again. I drove them round the bend, so now you're my only friend. I told the passers-by, I made a small boy cry, yeah, and I'll get through to you if it's the last thing that I do. I'm going crazy, baby. Everybody knows I live for you. Everybody knows I adore you. Everybody knows that it's true, except you. Except you. Except you. Except you. How come everyone knows except you? Yeah, everybody knows that I love you. Yeah, everybody knows that I need you. And everybody knows that I do, except you.
So cool, so cool. And you see, you didn't need any advice from Neil Hannon in the end anyway, did you?
Don't think so.
No, you were better off with the better off with the Scotch, I think.
Yeah.
Fantastic performance and a great song. Well done.
Thanks a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Dewsbury as Neil Hannon. 4 down, 1 to go. So don't be thinking, oh, I know who I want to win, because we haven't seen star guest number 5 yet.
Plenty of sparks flying around here down at the Dagenham body plant, but usually it's the car that's the star.
My name's Ron Gletheroe. I come from Dagenham in Essex, and I'm 46 years old, and I'm an electrician. I've always worked in the body plant. The panels are pressed here and put together, and then these are shipped off to the assembly plant for the next stage of the operation. I can't say that there's a lot that I really like about the job, but it's a living, and I've got a big family to keep. I've got 3 daughters and 3 grandchildren, with another 2 expected very soon. I think they've wanted this for me for years, but never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd actually get an opportunity like this.
All I need now is a lick of paint and a bit of bodywork, and it's my turn to be a star, I hope.
With a fuel-injected performance, please welcome Ron Gletheroe. I've got to tell you, Ron just said to me watching that film, he went, "God blimey, I don't know if I sound like Alf Garnett." You don't at all, mate.
You sure?
How long have you been at Ford's?
25 years.
25 years, yeah. Man and boy.
Man and boy.
They've been very good to your musical career, have they not?
They have. They have a scheme there. It's jointly run by the unions and the company, where they put finance and resources in so that the employees can pursue a variety of different interests, which I chose music.
I think that's a fantastic scheme. And you really like this man that you're going to be tonight?
Yeah, I'm a genuine fan, yeah.
What does he like about him so much?
His music was rural and folky. He wrote stories rather than songs.
Give us a couple of clues about him.
He's American. He was born in 1943.
Yeah.
He played the accordion at the age of 6.
Yeah.
He recorded briefly with his wife, Ingrid.
But then he was more successful as a solo artist.
Much more successful as a solo artist.
Ron, tell us who you're going to be.
Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Jim Croce.
Jim Croce! The sound of small-town America. Tonight, singing live, Ron Gletheroe is Jim Croce!
Gotta say, can't wait. I know you'd understand. 'Cause every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kinda strange, but every time I'm near you, I just run out of things to say. I know you'd understand. 'Cause every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Every time the time was right, all the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kinda late. I hope I didn't wake you, but there's something that I just gotta say. I know you'd understand. Every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. 'cause every time the time was right, all the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song.
Well done. Well done. Is that your hair?
It is my hair.
It's your own?
It's my own.
Hey, keep it like that.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to for a bit now, won't you, really?
I've got no choice.
I must just say, I think Fords have invested very wisely in you. That was such an excellent performance. Courtesy of a car manufacturer, who would have known? Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Glethero as Jim Croce. What a show and what a selection of star guests, all of them superb, but just a single solitary space up for grabs in our live final to be decided by our studio audience. But before they vote, we'll have a quick recap of all tonight's performances. First was light-footed ballerina Lisa Kayles as Julie Andrews.
These are a few of my favourite things.
Then we had a lesson in soul from Michael Moore as Luther Vandross. Next, it was Staffordshire lass Yvonne Milligan as Karen Carpenter.
Close to you.
After that, theatre student Kevin Dewsbury as Neil Hannon.
Everybody knows that it's true, except you.
Finally, the folky sounds of Ron Gletheroe as Jim Croce.
So I'll have to say I love you in a song.
The moment of truth is at hand. Studio audience, cast your votes now. And while our audience vote, we can find out from our star guests how they thought it all went.
It would be lovely to win, but I enjoyed it, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Mostly happy. The bits I'm not quite happy with, but mostly happy, yeah.
The best feeling I've ever had. Best feeling yet. It was absolutely fantastic.
I was a bit nervous before I went through the doors, but as soon as I got out there, it was go on with the show.
I'm just glad that I did okay. That's all I wanted to do.
5 bundles of nerves, only one can be a winner. Will it be Julie Andrews, Luther Vandross, Karen Carpenter, Neil Hannon, or Jim Croce? And the winner is Karen Carpenter! I'm sorry? What is that?
I wasn't prepared because I didn't think it would happen to me.
Well, there is somebody who knew it was going to happen to you. It's your Glenn. Is there anything you'd like to say to him now?
Just thanks for putting up with me and listening to me going over the song over and over and over again. Thank you, sweetheart.
Oh, I don't think I'd have been that nice to him. Your boys will be going mad now. How are you feeling? Because you know you've got to do it again, don't you?
Oh, God, I'm really nervous.
Well, you've got a few weeks to be nervous in anyway.
Yeah.
That's it for another Saturday night. 5 great singing talents have proved they've all got what it takes. In just weeks, Yvonne will have to go through it all again. Until then, we've got just enough time to again enjoy the 70s sounds of Yvonne Milligan singing live as Karen Carpenter. I'll see you next week. Good night. Well done, Yvonne.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? And just like me, they long to be close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky
every time you walk by. And just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born,
If you'd like to appear on Stars in Their Eyes, please call 0990 66 55 44. And who knows, our famous doors could open for you.
golden starlight in your eyes of blue. That